All right, we got number 6. Let's get this done. All right. So we got a triangle here, right?
Yes, sir.
And what did we use? We learned yesterday.
Acute, obtuse, triangular.
Right? And what about the angles?
Scaling.
Scaling, good, good. And what about the angles?
90 and 180.
But what do they add up to be?
180.
180, right? All the angles in a triangle, right? Add to be 180. So I got 45 plus degrees plus 75 degrees plus b degrees is equal to what? 180 degrees, right? And what is that called?
Given.
No, they didn't give it to us. We actually had to come up with it. With what theorem? Remember?
Segment.
The angle
PEMDAS.
sum.
Oh,
So the triangle. Sorry. Triangle sum.
triangles.
The triangles.
Acute.
Yeah. The sum of the angles of a triangle. That's what it is. That's what we called it. The sum of the angle of a triangle. The sum S-U-M, of the angles of a triangle. So if you want to write it in words, you can, but I'm a symbols
Is
guy.
that a 10 up there in the top of it? Or is that
This,
a
no, that's a B.
Oh, alright.
That's a B. Okay? Alright, so, what's our first step? And so we change colors, right? This is really important to change colors.
So you know what you're doing.
Right? Yeah. And you have it listed. So, I want to put the B first, but because we always want our variables first.
Yeah, variables.
Right? But then I can take the non-variables and I can add them up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then what is 45 and 75?
45 and 90.
I'm not sure. How about what's 75 and 5? Let's get rid of the 45 and just add 5 to it. So 75 and 5.
80.
80, right? And then, I think we're getting there. And then plus 40. 80 and 40.
It's 115.
No, 125. 125.
Don't guess, think. Think. Okay, think of money. You had 80 cents, right?
120.
And you have
130.
40 cents.
One.
So how far from 100 are you? You're 20 away from 100, right?
120.
Yes. So half of the 40, right? You're adding 20 to it, right? That means there's 20 left. That's 100 plus this 20, which is
That's what
120.
I said.
I know. I said yes. It's on video.
Oh.
Okay? Now, what I'm trying to do is get you to think in a different way, right? Start trying to add it up in different blocks. I like blocks of 10 and I like blocks of 5. Does that make sense?
Roblox.
So you use the blocks that help you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you want to do, 45 plus 75 and do the whole 5 plus 5 is 10, carry the one thing, that's fine. That's an algorithm. This guy made it up a long time ago and everybody followed him. It doesn't mean it's the best algorithm. Does that make sense? Because it's really slow, actually. You can go a lot faster if you break things up in blocks. And that's why we're starting to teach kids about blocks. Okay? Alright, so we got 120. Okay? Equals 180. So we added them up. That was PEMDAS, right? Did we do it on one side or two sides?
One side.
One side. So one side is PEMDAS, right?
Yeah, two sides.
So then we added, so that's AS, right?
Yep.
So now we have AS arrow on top. Yeah? We're good. Alright, change the color. Then what? I gotta move that 120. I gotta get B alone, right?
Yeah.
So how do I move the 120?
Minus.
Yes, opposite, right? Always the opposite. But if I want to do it here, if I'm moving it, that means I'm moving it here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm minus 120 there too. If I'm doing it in two places, PEMDAS or segment?
Segment.
Right. So SA or DM?
SA.
Why SA?
Because I said.
It's right. You're right. But why?
I just.
What are we doing here?
Because it's subtracting.
Because it's subtracting. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right on. Alright, so SA. Is that right?
Yeah.
With the arrow on top?
No, bottom.
No.
No, bottom. Right? With the OPP. Because we did the opposite. That got rid of this to put B alone. Now, if I take 120 from 180, that means the hundreds cancel out. So it's really just 20 from 80. So it's really just 2 from 8.
So it's 100.
So what's 2 from 8?
Negative 6.
6.
Take 2 away from 8. I had $8. I take 2 from it. Right? 6. Right? 6. How about we do it that way? No cap. Right? Alright, so. Okay? So we got 6. Right? The ones cancel each other out, but I still have that 0. It's not 6 cents, right? It's 60. Right?
Yeah.
So 120 from 80 is 60 degrees. Okay?
Oh.
And then you use your calculator to check your work. Always do this without a calculator, and then use the calculator to check it. I want to see that as your answer, the whole thing. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You're doing great. This is exactly what we do in geometry. Well, a little bit different, but it's pretty much.